Test and 1, 2, 3. Are we here? Is the game here? Am I here? I played around with the mic and the mic is working. Okay, fantastic. Hello and welcome to the stream. We are back. We are back in Amnesia, where we will hopefully, probably, maybe, possibly, finally finish the game. I have no idea. Last time, well, 2 days before today, we actually met a relatively nice person, actually. No, like, not even a joke, not even a joke. Was actually a nice guy over here. I mean, he's, yeah, hey.
And dared to proceed where I did not. He unearthed a number of cavern temples and gathered a whole collection of orbs.
Oh dear.
Unlike every other finder since the fall of the Israel faith, he was able to unshackle the horror you and I connected with the orbs. He used them and was able to travel far and wide, beyond the world itself.
Yeah. Like, he's very chatty. A little bit rude how he interrupts, but very chatty. And hello, Earth. Do you think we will get rid of Amnesia? What? Amnesiandas today? I'm not sure. So, okay, where were we? Agrippa the dying man seeks a note written by a man named Johann Weyer. Heavy doors blocking the path. Of course, there's always a heavy door blocking the path. An orb is needed to enter the inner sanctum, and its shattered pieces lie scattered in the torture rooms. Yeah, with the choir or something. 2 levers on the top floor, not working. Probably some problem with the machinery. As usual. So, I have my trusty lamp. I have that. I'm fine for the most part. So, okay, and those things cannot be opened from here. So, as far as I know, then this is the only way to go. Okay. Well then, one second, my stream replay, it's not on time, so now it is. It's always something having the power stores rubble. Where's the pickaxe when you need it? Yeah, good question. I'm gonna ask the developers. Okay. Uh-huh. Fantastic. Guess that was some sort of solitary confinement rooms, from the looks of it. Yep. The tinderbox. I like having tinderboxes. I would like more to have oil, but, you know, we're taking what we're getting. So, okay, so this guy, this gentleman, Agrippa, okay, I assume he's a friend. Honestly, I'm so desperate for friends, I'm just assuming he is. So, let's see. But with that layout, picked up meat. Okay. Cool. Nothing inside. Yeah, that doesn't sound too good. I'm honestly worried. The way this whole room is built, that I have to avoid somebody. Oh dear.
I know this. I've been here already. I know this taste. A taste of Damascus rose obfuscating the truth in a dim haze. They may sweep the traces from my memory, but my body remembers. These cuts speak volumes, even though my mind remains silent. They will be back. They will be back.
Uh-huh. Okay. Not good. That doesn't sound like me. Was that somebody else? A box. I don't like that I hear crying childs. Okay. What did just scare me? I'm confused. What was that? Oh, food! What? No more need to roast those weird wines. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Could that be that dude? Maybe. Okay, I have meat. Rank for a machine. I still don't know where I need this, what I need this for. I got that so long ago. I have not needed it yet. Some meat. I have some oil. I have a bunch of tinder boxes. I mean, that's good, I guess. Just let me get a drink. Then let's continue. Turn. So, chancel. Okay, let's be careful. The fear had begun to drown him again. He reached once more for the empty bottle of laudanum. In frustration, he smashed it against the bedpost. Oh dear. Uh-huh. That's a lot of torches. Don't trust this one bit. Behind me? Not behind me. There they are. I think I see them in the distance. That's the door where I wanted to get through before I head to the sewer. Are they waiting? Yeah, they're waiting over there. Fuck. I cannot go into the chancel? Do I have to... Do I have to throw the meat? Get them, I don't know, somewhere else? Second. Do I have any... No. Okay. Fuck. Okay. I'm leaving again. Okay. Whew. The thick liquid spread across his tongue. He swallowed excessively to consume every drop. He looked through the window at the widespread forest and the morning sun. Will this ever end? Fuck.
These cells are meant to hold prisoners who are under treatment. The people you send for will end up here. Remember that the confinement itself works as a preamble to the torture, and you should pace yourself. Don't take anyone before they are ready.
Understood.
Sounds from the torture chambers are shuttled in through those pipes in the ceiling. Manage your victims well, and let one prisoner's pain instill terror in his cellmate.
Nice, very friendly. Very, okay. But... Okay.
Was there something else? Meaning powerful? Not the way I hoped for. I've done all that I can to escape this prison. But now, I use all my strength merely to stay alive.
I just got an idea. Can I use this? Nope. Can't.
My pupil, Johann Weyer, said he found a way to take me with him beyond the stars. But I was too afraid to come along. Silly. And now, all I can do is regret it.
Okay, you know what? That is fascinating, really. I'm gonna check on you later again. Let's see if up here is anything. Laboratory. No, I can't use it. What else can I do? So, down here there was nothing, right? Like we got that... I remember we got a tinderbox from down here, but that was pretty much it. And up here was nothing. I could fall to my death. That is absolutely magnificent. Yeah. Stop hallucinating, Daniel, please. We looted this place, Air says. Yeah. That's what I remember too. Yet here we are. Doesn't budge. And I cannot use it this way. Can I not... Wait, I have a stupid idea. That doesn't work. Okay. Throwing stones did not work. What do we have here? Here we have the machine. The... Oh, oil! Nice! And this? Not working. Something wrong with the machinery. Yeah, but I have to find the room where the machinery is, I guess? which would be above me? Question mark? Like some of the stuff goes above, some goes down. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm just spitballing this up. What do I need this crank for? So, but above me, there is no way to get above. I would assume that there's a stairway up, or to the machine room, at least. But apparently there isn't. Huh. I guess I have to go... do I have to go through the monsters? Because I cannot stress this out enough. I really don't want to. Okay. I have no idea what is there. Like, I could maybe... I'm not entirely sure what I saw. There's a laboratory, but I can't go in here either. There's like nothing that I could throw. Maybe, yeah, the 1 second. Hammer, come here. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. That was very surprising. Hey Agrippa, how do you do?
Was there something else? I've always hoped fire would return and give me a second chance. But so does Alexander. That's why he keeps me here, as a hostage, hoping fire will reveal himself.
Oh dear. So, what do I do with this?
You're a good boy, Tyler, and I appreciate your company. But I believe you have more important things to take care of.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. Though I'm stumped. So, what? Those things get charged from the torture chambers? By what? Can I do anything in one of those? I'm sorry, I have no idea what to do. Let me have a check. So the mementos are not helping me here. Some problem with the machinery. We're looking for a note by Agrippa. That is... That's elevator. And diaries. I think I found all diaries so far, but that is not helping me. Well, that's all nice and everything. That's not helpful. Can I do something here? What am I missing? Does anybody of you guys has an idea? Please leave it in the comments. What is... Ozzy's stumped. Ozzy's... I'm looking around. I find nothing. It's... Am I stupid? We have to use the meat. Or something. I mean, I found it. I guess it's somehow important. Like everything here, but still. Only way seems to monster, yeah. I agree. Nothing here. And Agrippa said he wanted a note from this wire person. Yeah, that's the only thing that I can go to is the chancel. I mean, I don't really want to, but here we are. Maybe you can befriend them with meat. Something died inside of him that day. Watching that man slip away was more than he could. Okay, not read that. Good. Okay. We're gonna be very, very... Door is still locked. Closed. Okay. What did I just hear? Do I hear these things walking? Wait, am I blind? Or are these things not here anymore? Huh?
Just a little further.
It's like Orpheus descending into the underworld.
Are you hiding something?
What do you mean?
Never mind. Your intuition is remarkable.
I'm not sure I'm following.
It doesn't matter. It's just a myth after all.
They're not here anymore. Why? So this is where I'm supposed to go. A lot of water. Careful. Oh. Well, I assume I cannot go through there. Smooth hemispherical depression. I guess I need to get the orb there. Huh. Quite odd. Very nice of Agrippa to be helpful, but I'm honestly confused. Fuck. Like, what was I supposed to do with those two doors that I couldn't open? I did not even find the mechanic thing. Okay. This is a machine room.
12th of August, 1839. Banishment ritual is taking longer than expected, and we have to do what is needed. I spend my time helping out the prisoners. Being around these degenerates makes me ill. None of them even tries to face their punishment with any kind of dignity. They taunt me with their lies of innocence and their cowardly pleas of mercy. What can make a man fall so far from the grace of a civilized existence? They are all wicked men, and I remind myself of it constantly. Still, I am thankful for God sending these monsters our way, as they will serve as the instruments of my salvation. I try to study the different tools in the torture chamber and learn how to use them effectively. Last time was messy, and the effect suffered from my inexperience. When the next warding is to be performed, I shall be ready.
Oh, Daniel. Why did you do that? Daniel. Huh. Bucket of tar. That will hopefully prove useful. But locked. Nope. Also nope. Okay. I have to find something else.
Just like Regent's Park.
That is so weird. Levers, dude, what's the levers? Two lever could be for. Huh? Where's our levers? Be very, very quiet. Uh-huh. Yeah. Honestly, that is... I would appreciate the architecture under other circumstances. Ah. A small library here. Would not have guessed that. The Shattered Orb. All is lost. I must once again start over. Ever since I recovered the orb first found by Agrippa, I have depended on it for my research. The incident with Wilhelm made me impetuous. Fearing a palicity of prisoners, proceeded with the final ritual without proper foresight. The orb cracked, and it fell into 6 parts. I have tried everything, but I have yet to mend the thing. Unless I can think of a way to piece it together, I will have to find another. There's still life in the pieces, and even if the orb isn't restored, it might be able to salvage some of its power for some other purpose. Centuries have passed in vain, and I begin to wonder if I will ever be able to see my love again. much longer can I sustain my life? Okay, vampire. Huh. Things and memorabilia from very different places. Egypt. Is that Egypt? Yep, that's Egypt. I recognize that. And a throne that looks Greek. So that is a bit rusty, to be honest. Careful now. A ritual table, okay. That's all nice and peachy. Not helpful, I guess. Am I supposed to do something here with the meat? Nah. Okay. I've seen those things before. They're not here anymore, but I do not trust the people whatsoever. Doesn't look like wine. No. No, that would be nice if it would be wine. Then the worst thing that we would have to deal with are drunkards. And that, honestly, that would be acceptable to deal with. Okay, I'm at a loss. Like, I have no idea where to continue.
Is this the old time missing Daniel? If so, blame yourself. You started this. You sent me that letter asking for help, and this is how you repay me? How dare you?
Okay, I forgot Alexander has telepathic abilities. Right. Can do that. Okay, I guess, I mean, we found tar. So, sticky tar, I honestly no idea, but let's try it with the machine. Maybe something works with that. By the way, I'm really impressed of the blue fire. How does he do that? Because he has copper to burn. I don't think that's, you know, common knowledge. Would have been too nice if it did. Yeah, soul sent. Yeah.
Help her. Find a way.
Yeah, find a way. You are saying that so easily. Okay. Well then, back to it. It had gone too far. The man was suffocating as he could no longer breathe properly between the lashes. Place he started to look for the Damascus rose oil. Okay. So there was nothing in the torture chambers. Like nothing I could see.
Daniel, good to see you. You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
Yeah. Honestly, I really like the words of encouragement, Agrippa, but I have no idea what to do. I cannot use that.
You're a good boy, Daniel. And I appreciate your compliment. But I believe you have more important things to take care of.
That is right, Agrippa. Hold tight. Hold on to something. I mean, I didn't mean it like that. That sounded mean. I really want to get into the laboratory. But I honestly can't. Maybe later. So, back to the two levers above. Run, on. Run, 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 run. So, there's nothing else. So, then here, there's some water dripping down. Can I use the dripping water with the glass bottle, with the glass jar? That would be helpful. By the way, can I still go down there? I don't think so. I could theoretically go down there. No. 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 So... how does it... does it refill? Somehow? Okay, okay, let's see. I cannot use the items this way. Can I combine them somehow? Okay, I'm stumped. What am I supposed to do? I cannot move this. I cannot move anything here, really. Can I... can I pick up... I cannot pick up one of the stones. 1 second. I might have been stupid the whole time. Well, was worth a try. It was worth a try. Damn it, what do I do now? Has anybody any idea? Okay, throwing rocks doesn't work. I have no idea. I have the feeling I have to get into this, though I simply cannot. Doesn't budge for me. And here was... well, this. And other things. Usually that would be, you know, that I could use that to get into a door. Under most circumstances, but not under these. Check the electric field closer. I am relatively sure if I go too close, it will hurt me. And I know the realistic currents, so I would go with a lot. Fuck. What am I supposed to do? Cannot move the stone. Cannot open the door. I'm not going down the well again. That's like out of the question. You have 101 tool to get behind closed doors, but yeah, game logic. Yeah, with all of the stuff that I have, I would probably get through those doors. But yeah, right now I'm just... what am I supposed to do? Am I missing something of great importance? Like, I need to get to some machinery room, but I can't, right? Because the door's stuck, locked, or whatever. I mean, having a crowbar would be very helpful right about now. Nothing. Nothing at all. Agrippa doesn't tell me. I mean, okay, I believe him that he can't. Because, like, he's stuck here since a while. Not use that. There are two stuck doors. I cannot get through them, even though I have, you know, something like this. Or this. Because, you know. Yeah, I'm kind of getting frustrated right now. What would I do?
Something else. You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
Yeah, I getcha. I'm still looking if I can...
You're a good boy, Daniel.
Oh my god!
But I believe you have more important things to take care of.
Here.
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
Here. At least I think.
You're a good boy, Daniel. And I appreciate you coming. But I believe you have more important things to take care of.
So, Agrippa, I don't want to be a dick right now, but please shut up.
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
Okay.
You're a good boy, Daniel. And I appreciate you coming. But I believe you have more important things to take care of. You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
Well, that was easy. At least I think that was easy.
You're a good boy, Daniel. And I appreciate you coming. But I believe you have
So this does not get opened from here. So, was that why the levers were not working?
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
You're in range of enemy artillery. Irf, I'm gonna hurt you for that. That is not fair. So... like Baldy. Every 21 seconds. A little less. I would say so. Okay. Let's... Ay. Okay, let's see. If I can use one of the levers now. Or both. Both would be good. Finally. Contains no oil. Okay. Slight headache. But let's remember, those things, they have like a magnet. If I do something good-ish, they suddenly decide, oh, you know, by the way, how about we insert ourselves into the scenery?
Daniel, you have gone too far. I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further. I'm sorry, my friend.
Okay. I'm sorry, my friend. That has a lot of connotations to it when, you know, you say it. Hey, Agrippa.
Ah, you again. You got the doors open? Good going. I knew you could do it.
Thanks. Thanks. I do believe that one of the monsters will be here very soon. Huh? The water monster's down there. Either that or I'm hallucinating. So, oil, light headache, okay, transept, that's a new area, okay.
Was there something else? You're a good boy, Doctor. And I appreciate you coming.
Okay, listen, Agrippa, I appreciate you too, but I have no time right now. I don't mean it in a bad way, okay? Okay, what do we have? Some laudanum. Always good. Books. Some books. Very good. In court, the Order of the Black Eagle spews their politics at each other while I sit quietly, willfully forgotten. Once in a while someone will notice me and lose themselves in a silent cower before regaining their senses. They all know I am the one and same Alexander who helped their fathers and grandfathers to found this great order. I've seen them take their fathers' places, and they too will grow old and pass away while I remain the same, aged not by time, but by anguish. That is concerning. So, I'll close the door, just in case. Agrippa channels Weyer. Weyer taunts me from the other side. I trusted him with my true reason for my effort, and he still insists on me releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such a lack of compassion in a seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa as he is. It has been, for centuries, my only link to the worlds beyond. Weyer claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs me to give him Agrippa first, so he too can help. If he could guarantee success, I would happily oblige. But how am I to part from him if my return might be denied? I know what they are capable of. I have seen their deception. Optimism is a most hopeless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Wire told me to feed him a tonic made from Paralyzer, Vitae and Tempter. Poisonous fungi should work well as paralyzers if I can find the internal gland from a large specimen. The choir seems to be fertile grounds for this sort. I should then be able to extract its contents with the proper tools. The vitae could be extracted as usual from an agonized human victim's blood. Just need large amounts to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. Tempter, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the word with these letters is wrong. I believe it's a property of the secretion in the water-dwelling Cairn. I will have to address Weyer with this, and he will have to supply me with a host. Also, a properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. Oh, fuck, I have to do something that I will not like to do. I have to collect all of that shit. I think. War. Entrance. I have to talk to Agrippa. Maybe he knows something that would be nice about this.
Good to see you. Incredible. You found Vire's recipe. Then there might still be a chance. Listen carefully. Alexander is working on opening a gate, a door to another realm. It's where he wants to go. If you could put your anger aside, let him open the portal before you take your revenge. Let me pass the gate, Daniel. Please, find the ingredients and prepare the tonic Vire describes. And do so before you assemble the orb. The barrier keeping you from the inner sanctum will only be breached for a short time. Unless everything is taken care of before mending the orb, you won't be able to save me.
You're making not... Agrippa, you are making it not easier. Okay, then.
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
Thanks, Agrippa, thanks. Blood of a mushroom, a man and a fish. Yeah. I mean, we found that thing with the Kank. I assume I have to put the meat down the lever, but I don't think just the meat. I think I somehow need to put or to add something to the meat. So the Kank hits itself, injures itself, so I get its blood. Okay, let's go to the choir. Carefully cutting the man open made him think. This is how Father must feel about his craft, being an artisan relying on one's skill to perform something so delicate. Grounds a certain form of pride. Ugh, Daniel, don't talk about that. Those are way too many lights. They are out. They will be out in a moment, won't they? Okay, a ritual. Books. Well, I hope I have not to do a ritual with a living person. Another ritual room.
"15th of August, 1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons. and its cry disarms my actions. Hurry. No time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry. Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Take the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come.
Oh god.
Please, I didn't do anything. Paint the man, cut the lines. Paint the man, cut the lines. Please, the man cries. Now you see. I did well. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain.
Ugh, Daniel.
Alexander, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
Ugh, Daniel, what did you do? And they're like still here. Ugh, Daniel. Ugh, Daniel. That is... yeah, not good. Such filth, blood. But men can safely cheer their departure, as they are nothing but a burden to mankind. They shall not be... Oh god. What is?
What are my intentions, Daniel? Salvation. It used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the world a service? It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it, none of this would have happened. It is
Oh god.
curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
This is such a... what the fuck is going on here? This is such a wide room. There has to be something here. What the fuck is... are those plants? Those are plants, holy shit. There's something here in this room. Music, the fog, there's something. I have no idea what. I don't know what. I don't want to know. Where? I'm not picking up my lantern. I know something's here. I don't want it to see me. Whatever it is. The haze is so thick, yeah. Close. Oh dear.
The wheel is good for keeping your victims still during the procedure. They can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
But they'll die. Too quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. The human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
What a good friend. Oh dear. The murderer's limbs were tied to the spokes of the wheel. They turned the wheel slowly. But with intent, so the rope secured around his legs stretched and cracked the bone. He no longer had the strength to scream. The two men looked at each other knowingly and took a hammer and struck the victim's chest. A final act. Mercy. And there's the sound again. I think I'm losing my sanity in this place. Yep, pretty sure I am. Fuck. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. I guess here in the choir I can assemble the orb, and in that other area I can assemble thingy. Okay, so I think I'm gonna assemble the orb first, and then I get the thingy for Agrippa. Okay. Ah, fuck. Heard that thing, and now it's close. Ooh. Now I'm questioning if it's good or bad that Daniel get amnesia. I'm not sure either. I think that that creature was behind me. Fuck. It saw me. Did it? Yeah, it did. Oh, fucking hell. I have to get over this, I think at least. Still there. Please go away, whatever you are. It's still there somewhere. Fuck! What am I going to do? Like, I'm in a corner here. I cannot get out. And I don't think I can jump high enough to get up there. Can I just jump over it? I don't think so. I hear it. Go away. I have to think. Oh, fuck. Hey, what can I do? Down there, that is certain death. Like, I want to climb up here and then jump over there. My idea. Cannot jump. Cannot jump high enough. Fuck! What am I supposed to do? I can't get out. Am I supposed to parkour over this? Because I don't think I can either. Can that thing please go away? Absolutely can't. Fuck. What do I do? Okay. That actually worked. Okay, that is surprising. Where am I? That thing cannot do parkour. They can climb ladders and open doors and spawn in flooded areas, but they cannot do parkour. Should what? Possible to break open. Okay. Okay, found the mushrooms. Oop. Ah. Okay, that was easier than I thought. I didn't think I could make the jump. Oh no. Don't tell me that is what I think it is. It is what I think it is. The traitor did not know what to think of the brass bowl as he was forced to enter it. Only when the heat of fire began to scorch his skin and cook his flesh did he realize it was to be his tomb. His screams of pain echoed inside the prison chamber and traveled through the complex instrument, which was the bolt's head. Outside, the man could hear the brazen bowl. Hello. Yeah, I saw that. That is I saw that in a museum, and even there they said the people who used it at the time, even they thought it was a bit extra. You know? Am I supposed to ignite that? I mean, I have nobody to put inside, so doesn't really matter. Okay, doesn't seem to be anybody outside. We will stick to the walls. The walls are our friend. Our friends, our friends. The stones, maybe not. They are in the way. So, what are these plants? Ah, shiny. Sneak. I am going to sneak. Sneak is my name, and Sneak is my second name. Sneak, 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 sneak. On his adventure. Okay. Dude. Who built that? Was this Alexander? Did he build that in centuries? Well, or...
Deserved it, that little bitch.
Oh dear. Or... rather, did he let servants build that? Where's the bridge? There, bridge? Yeah. He probably commanded for centuries. Yeah. But there's the thing, that's underground. All of this is underground, deep underground. I have to watch out where I'm looking. Pretty sure, like, yeah, I'm sure actually those things react when I'm looking at them. That they notice it. But then again, I cannot really see well in all of this. There's something. Be careful. Yes, here will be another torture chamber. Let me get just a little check. So, 3 ingredients. A specific tonic and orb, right? So I have one of the ingredients, I have none of the orb. What is this? Is this another torture chamber now? By the way, I've seen no parts of the orb in another place so far. Like Agrippa, as far as I remember, it split in 6 parts, right? Oh dear. Are you fucking kidding me? Fucking hell. The forger stood absolutely still. The casket had been closed, but a faint light made its way inside. A myriad of spikes pointed at him, glittering as they waited for his body to slip for a moment. His knee jerked and he felt blood trickle down his leg. In pain, his head fell slightly forward. It took him a while to realize his eye had ruptured and begun to leak. Okay, that's overkill. That is overkill by definition. And we found a piece of the orb. Wait, was that in the other parts too and I did not see it? Oh, fucking god. Was that in the other rooms as well? A piece of the orb? I just did not see it. Because I'm fucking blind. Okay, I have a lot of laudanum, honestly. Which, kind of awesome. Still. We're leaving now. Fuck. Yeah, probably, fuck me. Wait, you know what? I keep this open in case I have to run from a monster. Fuck. Okay, you know what? I'm making... If I find the way back, I'm going back. I'm making the tonic first. I do not like this place at all. I don't want to be here. I'm sorry. It is way too red. By the way, I just noticed the main theme of Amnesia is playing in the background. Like the main menu theme. Choir, entrance. That's interesting that they call it choir. Not the good type of red, no. Absolutely not. Again, those are way too many lights. Way too many. Pretty sure I go through here at some moment. And ew, pfui, blah. Am I supposed to do something with those guys? No, I think they're dead, so I cannot really do anything with them. Okay, different direction, okay? Different direction. Yeah. Such filthy thought. Good man can safely... I could not read that. So, let me just have a little check around if I missed anything here. But I think I got everything. Honestly, you know what worries me? The lack of monsters. Where are they?
Ah, you again.
Hi.
You're a good boy, Tyler. And I appreciate your company. But I believe you have more important things to take care of.
Uh-huh. So, give me... Combination doesn't work. How do I make the potion? That is what I'm honestly curious about. You know, down here there is that thing. But I need... Not to fall in. I need something as well. I need like what's a wooden crank? I have a wooden crank, I guess. Oh! I have an idea what's gonna happen. I need some tool where I can put the meat on top of, you know, like a hook or something out of metal. Then I can lower it down. That thing will, you know, start eating, probably hurt himself on the hook, or itself rather. And then probably the crank is getting broken and I can replace it. I think that's what's going to happen here. That's like my feeling. Curious if I'm right. Okay then. Let's go. The transept. Oh dear. Okay then. This room is way too big and way too empty to be comfortable. That's supposed to be a sept. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, Baron, how much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me already! Kill me!
This one. Prepare him.
Ah, fucking hell. What is... Oh, by the way, and now I remember there was like a hidden... not hidden. Barricaded place. Laboratory. That is not good. What the fuck? What was that? Yeah, Daniel, I believe you that you don't like this. The rapist hanged upside down, his tears soiled with blood flowing from his belly. The saw between his legs had lodged itself in the hip and wouldn't move any further. The man stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. Ugh, Daniel. I found a piece of the orb! Hey! Yay for me, I guess. Daniel, what did you do and why? I mean, I get why, but still. What is my head doing? Pounding and shaking. Not good. Not... I don't like this at all. Where are the monsters? I had heard what Alexander told me. About, you know, hunting me and stopping me and shit. So I'm honestly curious now. Why are, like... He can talk to me, telepathically. So, I assume he must know where I am?
Let me go, you brute!
The cradle is ready.
Good.
You're a man! How can you partake in this?
Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man! It was an accident!
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault! Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
Oh my god, no. Oh no, I know what that is.
No, please! Do anything! Whatever you want! Anything! I'll do anything! I'm innocent!
The arsonist kept crying as he was slowly lowered on and off the impaler. It didn't take much to break him. They had meant for him to die, but the torture was working beyond their expectations. It wasn't the method, it was the arsonist. He was different from the others. They could make him forget again. I knew Agrippa meant torture rooms, but holy fucking shit. They went all out on that, didn't they? Must be a place to do the tonic. No ARP. Nope, no ARP. It was not a red glowing thingy. Like, I can have a look around again, but... Oh, wait. There's a thing. I take it back. A piece of the orb. I take it back. Ah, fuck me. Hell yeah. Even when it's out of sight, the scaff eyes always work. Okay. Oh no. I assume that was the shadow. That probably got closer? Question mark. Up. And also, by the way, my oil is empty. Should conserve more of it. Oh no, what is this? Hello, beep boop. The kidnapper sat on her knees with the hands tied behind her back. She felt her hands being lifted and her body followed. Shoulders gave way to the weight of her own body and cracked loudly. The suspended woman cried hysterically as the man contemplated the next step. Fuck. That is... yeah, I mean, that is... It is a torture room. Fucking hell. Found another. Yeah. Leave. I feel sick. Daniel did that. I mean, yeah, sure, it was just like, you know, I want to save my life, but... there's like a limit to the explanations of that kind of stuff. So, what's like a tool anywhere? Nearby, here? Oh dear. He remembers that. Yeah, okay. That was probably not helpful. Oh dear. Oh no. That's not good. By the way, that's not me failing. This game's a bit weird about this. Oh, hey, Alexander. Do you want to turn into a faceless monster again? Because last time, you sure as hell turned into a faceless monster. Oil. This string. Okay, so I guess that's for the meat. Note. Memory box. Let's see, what is that? Is it you, my love, I miss the most, or is it perhaps myself? I know what I have become. I'm not blind. I am a monster to them, a demonic sultan perched on a dark mountain top. There's little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time it must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish. Okay. Yep. As a vampire would talk. Notes on torture. Oh my god. There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I had figured out that the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans all have very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and the terror of anticipation. I can stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creature can break out in its fits of violence when their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem. But it will also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps to take care, therefore, to restrain while the victim is still dazed, proceed by presenting the form of torture you are about to apply, and then continue with the actual act. The point of presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient, as it will trigger itself to greater fear simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage, as it will prove more efficient if the process can be sustained. Also apply the pain in doses, possible with breaks to let the body settle. If you are whipping or cutting the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subdue, strike again. As long as the body suffered, it will continue to produce the vitae and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it is likely that all will be for naught. Before this happens, feed them the amnesia drink, and try again later. Daniel learned the amnesia drink from that. And also, I realized something right now. This whole vitae thing, you know? I strongly and more strongly I get the feeling that, you know, in the tanks next to this electrical field that we saw, those big tanks, that it was in there, that the drink or whatever it was in there. Saves one's life doesn't mean to kill others. This possibly might be a reason why Shadow didn't get him. Yeah, the Shadow didn't get him because he basically offered others instead of him. At least I think that is what happened. So I hope that's the right way. It's not. That is the way to one of the torture chambers. Ah, dear. The thing is still, I have one, the poison gland. I need have the meat that yeah, it doesn't work. Okay, fantastic. So, Okay. Can I use the string? Nope, I can't. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. As to be expected, I'm missing tools, parts. I'm not sure where to find them. Not even not entirely, like not at all.
There's something else.
Hey Agrippa.
You seem to have found all the orb pieces used in the transfer. Go to the choir and find the rest.
Okay. You're well informed on this. The choir.
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
You're repeating yourself, but yeah. Combine the string with meat. Yeah, I tried that already. It doesn't work. Does not work. I have to find two more pieces in the choir. Like at the first I thought, you know, it's something church-like. But now I have the feeling it has to do with the cries of the people. I think I'm right on this. Nothing. Nothing here. Okay, go back to the choir. I don't want to. It's something torture-like more, you think? Uh-huh. I don't know. Honestly, don't know. I'm still checking, like, if I find anything in here that is of any value, but doesn't seem to be. I'm looking for two more ingredients. One has to do with the kernk, and I need like I need a hook. Or of something. Ah! Okay, we found a tinderbox. At least something. Apart from anything else? The ritual began. What am I supposed to do with that? Oh, fucking hell. I have an idea what's going to... Oh, no. I have to kill Agrippa, don't I? I think I have to kill Agrippa, because that's pretty much the only thing around that passes for alive. And I need the blood from an alive person. Oh, fucking hell. I thought I need a knife and that thing with... Oh god. Yeah, I have the feeling I have to kill Agrippa. Okay, we're gonna sneaky sneak into the first two torture rooms. Right? Oh no. Yeah, oh no is very fitting.
Maybe she knows.
By the way, with all this shit that has happened here, I'm absolutely willing to believe that those hallucinations that I do have, that those is actually real shit happening. Ghosts and souls and whatnot. I mean, there's magic at work here. I think that's nothing new for us. Guess I can kind of follow the pipes around. Can I not? So, question is that bastard from before still here? Trolling. I think he is. Is where? Okay, we close that relatively silently. Okay. Backed into the torture chamber, I guess. Wheel. Oh, back there. Oh my god. Piece of the orb. A piece of the orb. Okay, we got it. Another one. Then we have all 6. Whew. 1 second, I need a drink. Once, some time ago, I was in a museum where they had, you know, while it was in a castle, in one of these really old German castles, and it had a torture room, specifically like to explain how it worked and everything, and the misconceptions. And how a lot of things that we believed that they did for torture never happened. Like, for example, as the Iron Maiden was never really used. But then they showed how actually they did torture. And it was just like so much worse. And this brings back a lot of very unpleasant memories right now. We have to follow the pipes. I can't see shit. Save my life. What did I just hear? People were quite inventive. Oh, yeah, they were. Okay. Going off the beaten path, I'm trying to find other pipes. What was that? I just look at one of these creatures by accident from somewhere. Feels like it. Pipe. Fuck. There. I saw him patrolling, there he is. Fuck off. Go somewhere else. Pipe. There was a gap where we made the jump. Okay. I think we managed to get past him. Okay. Okay. Those fucking bastards.
No, don't kill her.
Uh-huh. Found it. And what's that? Huh? Did I hallucinate that this thing is empty and now I... Oh god. Please don't tell me I hallucinated this thing is empty and now I'm actually killing a guy. Oh, please no. But people were inventive with reasoning. Oh, yeah. Yeah, honestly, there was like this... Oh god. I don't know what it's called in English. But I think it was in German, I think it's called, like, if you translate it directly, it's called the whiplash fall. Basically, you are put on a high wooden pedestal, and then you would be thrown down. But there would be basically a rope on your legs, and some dudes would catch you just before you hit the ground, which would hurt a lot. And then some very smart ass came to the idea, hey, how about instead of the ground we put a fire there to refine it? That was just like, what? Like there was no telephone back then, but if there would have been, like probably Satan himself sent like a little pigeon to them with a letter which just read, dude, what the fuck? It seems empty, so probably hallucinating with not being opened but just hallucinating, okay. We'll see. Okay. I have to sneak my way back to Agrippa now. I have the 6 pieces, but apart from that, okay, at least one of those creatures is somewhere here, walking around, and we are avoiding looking at it or making any hasty movements. I also have somewhat the feeling it can hear us. I mean, I know it can hear us, and that it's sort of it recognizes us easier if we move, like a T-Rex. Well, I know T-Rexes did not work that way, but you get my point, I think. Hey, slowly, carefully. Oh! Tiny. Okay, I'm not jumping. I'm not jumping. I know what the game wants me to do. I'm not doing it. Fuck. Fuck, where was that? I heard it. Where was it? Somewhere nearby. Whew. Heaps also like to push responsibility onto non-existent mythical beings. I'm very much existing, and I disagree with that. Though, to be honest, some mythical beings that are, you know... Fuck, I looked at it. I saw the screen effect. In case of emergency, press P to pull out gun. No. Okay, we have to get over there. Okay. That thing is still somewhere here. I hope it fucked off into one of the harder to see areas. I'm looking at the ground. It's a ground I cannot accidentally look at it. I hope. Thought the gun is on G, yeah. Fuck, it's nearby again. It's nearby again. Honestly, I imagine Daniel's right now just crawling on the ground, looking at the ground, just like, I'm not here. I'm actually, I'm looking at the bugs and the stones. Fascinating stones those things are here. They're beautiful. No. Those just stones. Loves the stones. It's beautiful stones. Look at the work. It's a beautiful. Tell Alexander how I love the architecture here. Questions? Where are you now? Why does it give hell fog vibe? I have no idea where I am. I hope still in this world. The fog is not red, that was just something reflecting on my screen. Yeah. That's no fog, actually. That is absolutely not. There are no torture chambers. I'm also not, Ah, fucking hell. Those fucking creatures can follow me. Okay, to Agrippa. I'm gonna ask him what's now. I have, though, a very good idea what is going to happen now. Shadows closing in. Hello, Agrippa.
I see you have all the orb pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you. But if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Wire's tongue before attempting to mend the orb, there might still be a chance for you to save it. Please, my fate is in your hands.
Yeah, but how? That's not the questions.
I see that all the orb pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything.
You know what? I'm checking the laboratory.
Your heart to gather the ingredients for Wire's tongue before...
Why would you make a tonic for Agrippa while doing bad stuff to Agrippa? It's counterproductive. I have no idea. What the hell is that? What the hell is what? Okay, Earth, you have to be more specific, because what the hell is that is so widely usable in this context. Laboratory. I cannot get in. How do I get in? Okay, Agrippa wants me to make some tonic for him, and I... Honestly, I'm not against it, okay? Agrippa was a good guy to me. But how? I went through all of this several times already. I have no idea what to do. Not me who asks. Oh, what the hell is that? Oh, right. I yeah, misread the names. Okay, yeah, fuck. How? How do I mix a tonic? Wrong menu. So, tools for stone cutting. It doesn't serve me anything. Empty glass container. Crank for a machine. Fresh meat. Am I too stupid? Did I miss something?
I see that all the ore pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything. But if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Vire's tonic before attempting to mend the ore, there might still be a chance for you to save it. Please.
Yeah, listen, Agrippa, that is all good, all well and good, but I don't even know how. That's the thing, I don't even know. What is the first thing in my pocket? It's a lantern. Off. So. The first thing.
I see that all the ore pieces you need.
Agrippa, please.
No right to ask anything.
Because yeah, I don't know. What am I supposed to do? Lantern of what? Lantern off. Lanterns? Yeah, it's currently off. I can turn it on, but it's... What do I have to do? When somebody answers at me, what do I have to do for that? Like, I ran through every place at least twice. I think I gathered everything.
I see that all the ore pieces you need. I know.
Okay, you know what? I'm going through this here again. Should there be anything? Did I miss something? But no, that the rooms are empty, I'm sure of that. The one thing that I believe I need is some sort of hook. I don't know, check main chamber, yeah, maybe. Though, the thing is that I'm worried now. I have the 6 pieces of the orb. If I go back to this electrical whatever the fuck, I believe that Alexander will notice. And that he will be, not the happiest about it.
I see that
And that I have not the chance to save my friend here. So, back to the transept. Maybe try door now. Right, the one that I couldn't open. Right. But honestly, since I'm here, I will go through everything again, okay? And then we will see. So, first we go up here. What accept or transept or whatnot? Hey, how do you do, my guy? Still human? That's good. So, I mean, any of those things would work. That probably would work fantastically, damaging this water creature. Cannot use it. So I have a string, you know? String would work also fantastically in combination. So, I checked that memory log. Here is nothing else. Nothing interesting. Damn it. Oh, a lamp. No. No Jinn. I guess if there was a Jinn, Alexander probably already scared him away. So, okay. Let's go here first. More torture chambers! Hey! Happy noises. Not really. Okay. Anything here that I could use? I mean, a lot of stuff that I could use, but that the game doesn't let me. Honestly. Damn it. And here, yeah, that would pull that person up, even though the person is not there right now. Can I use something on that? Oh. Or maybe a wooden crank? Cannot use it this way. Yeah. Yeah, I cannot carry that away either.
Find her.
Yeah, find her. Well, as long as it's a her and not me, I am relatively okay with that. Oh, have a little light. Ay, ay, ay. Here was nothing. Nothing here. Nope. Also nope. Just a run-of-the-mill torture room. Ugh. Very much ugh. Okay. Still very... Wait. There's a guy. Hey, do you have anything? Are you alive? I did not think so. But hey, asking doesn't hurt. At least it doesn't where I come from. There's a saw. I don't really want to relive that memory, to be honest. Oop. My oil is empty again. Yeah, there's nothing here as well. Okay, what am I missing? I am clearly missing something, but what? I mean that locked door that I couldn't open, right? At the top. I could go back, but the one thing that I got new is a bit of string. A tough string made from hemp. Which I cannot combine it with anything here. Oh. A string tied around it. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. Last jar on a string. Yeah, now you got me really confused. What am I supposed to do with that now? Oh! I have an idea what I'm supposed to do with that. The hatch must be opened first. Okay, I got the blood of a person. Now we need to deal with the Kank. That was the name, right? 1 second. That's the wrong menu. Mementos, notes. Where? Here. A paralyzer, a vitae attempter. Okay, okay, mushroom, we got that. The vitae from an agonized human's victim's blood. Okay, we got that. Tempter of the secretion in the water-dwelling Kank. Reserve to dress Vaya with a host. So, okay. The good part is we have that. Agrippa will be fine, at least from your side. Yay! Yay. Okay, we have to do something. I have no idea what specifically. In the well, or with the well. Something died inside of him that day. Not only inside of you that day.
She deserved it, little bitch.
Okay, what can we do? If I jump down there, I will probably die, right? Like, surely. What if I do this? He seems not to be very impressed about this. Oh wait, do I have to no object to use it on? How about nope, not this way. Maybe just try to catch it. Maybe, I don't know, you can squeeze it. Yeah, sure, an invisible thing. I don't even know what it looks like. Fuck. I am missing some sort of tool. No fucking clue what, but something.
I see all the orb pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you, but if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Vire's tonic before attempting to mend the orb, there might still be a chance for you to save him.
Listen, I really try. I really try, Agrippa. I really try, but the game is not making it easy for me. I'm sorry to say. Okay, we're going upstairs. I'm gonna check if I cannot open that stupid door. Like, that is annoying me since a while now. I have not found any tools that would help. Or should I... do I have to go back down there? I hope not. So, there are a bunch of stones, there is this wood. But that is not helpful in any way. And that is the fucking stupid door. Cannot use it this way. I cannot use the items this way. God damn it. I meant like main chambers, down to sewers. That is an idea. But it's not... I don't know why tar... What's the... How is that thing filling up? Okay, you know what? I'm not complaining. Yeah, here was also nothing. What am I missing? What is that? I mean, I find tools left and right that I could use to do what I want to do, but the game just says, no, not those tools. I guess the devs figured out that you would be stuck here. Yeah, thanks. Honestly, that's frustrating. Doesn't budge. Am I supposed to use anything here on anything? Can't anything directly into the blood. The substance need to be purified. Purified? So I need to get into the laboratory. I need to get into the laboratory. Like, purification means laboratory. That means chemistry. I know chemistry. That's like one of the very few things I do. Laboratory. But cannot use the items this way, and that's like the thing. That is so fucking annoying. I cannot use anything this way, but Say something in chemistry. HO2. I have no idea. Okay, you know what? I'm absolutely not checking. What the fuck is going on here? Because like how yeah, I have no idea.
I see you have all the orb pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you. But if you could find it in your...
So what is Earth saying? My turn, deoxyribonucleic acid. I think it's deoxy. Like here, something is missing. I can't see what. I did not even had an interaction. Okay. You get stuck here because there's a lack of an interaction button. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Okay, Daniel, chill. Because that was to be expected. Yeah, I blame Google. Bone is covered in mucus. Okay, I think that's what I need. So, and now? The tonic has to be made with care. Okay, I have everything.
I see you have all the orb pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you. But if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Vire's tonic before attempting to mend the orb, there might still be a chance for you to save him. Please, my faith is in your heart.
Yeah, you have to say something different. Like, how do I get into the laboratory? I mean, I have a shovel. You know what? Fuck it. We're using a shovel now. You know, I have done this broken open a door with a shovel before, and I can tell you, this would work. I guarantee you it, actually. You need a hand, uh-huh. Okay, I'm absolutely not looking into the wiki because I'm not. I'm fucking hell. Because yeah, blah. So hmm. Beautiful. It doesn't say anything specifically. I mean, nothing says anything specifically. I'm not cheating. I'm not going through anything that Google presents me. Fucking hell. This would work even with a hammer, even old one. Shovel gives you bigger lever for it.
I know I have no right to ask
Anything of you. I know, my guy, I know.
hard to gather the ingredients for fire.
The thing is, apparently, I have to continue forward, which is... So, yeah, a lot of people would get stuck here. Because that makes no sense. I'm looking around and I'm trying to figure out... But that is... Honestly, that is quite annoying. That is quite annoying that the game is like, you know, like that. And it has like this lapse of logic. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of people were like running around inside. And like, you know, trying anything. And I mean, fucking hell, there was a shovel out of metal. You know? Well, that's not good. That is not good. Okay. There could be these beasts here, so let's be very careful. Okay. Oh god. Ah! What the fuck? Hazel spent our summer in bed. He used to read to her after a helping father with his work. In his mind he was like Scheherazade. As long as he kept telling the story, we'll go on. Oh god, where am I? Hi, creature. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, that thing... They kidnapped me. Oh no.
You had me worried. Quite frankly, I'm not sure what to do with you. I hold no grudge against you, Daniel. We are so very much the same.
You and I don't want. Find another way out.
You and I. Did you really drink from the amnesia mixture? It does explain so much of your behavior. You never did finish what you set out to do. You talked about redemption, how you would face the orb's shadow and save our work, and me. I will grant you another chance to redeem yourself. You can wait here and stop the shadow. Thank
You know what? I'm not interested.
you, friend.
Cannot use the item this way. How else? Nope. Also... Fuck. Can I move? Can I climb? Come on. That works. Huh? Really? There was a new opening. Absolutely awesome. What was that? Huh? What's happening? Last prisoner note. Like, before we go, what was that? Was that like a violent hallucination or what? Okay. There's little left to say. I write solely to prevent myself from revisiting the memories of these past few days. If I am fortunate, I will fall asleep and time will pass without effort. I've begun to wean myself off my prison. When I first arrived, I felt like I was being buried inside a tomb. But now I feel the close walls comforting me. As long as I am in here, there's no pain. The walls protect me from the outside. I even laughed earlier as one of my wardens dropped a key down the pipes. Gave me some hope for a second. Thinking I could escape if only I could somehow reach it from here. My dreams, Alexander, I am king. In my dreams, I best you and escape your clutches, and return with all the knights of the realm carrying pistols and sabers. In my dreams. I am really sorry for you, my guy. Huh. Interesting. Nothing here. Lucky for me that this bastard just left me alone. Lucky for me. Everything here has gone to shit. There's a key in the pipe. It cannot be reached. Can I? Maybe? Rusty key. Or, well, something. Can I get the... Stuck in its position. Oh, fuck off. Finally, I get something resembling a crowbar. And immediately I lose it. Okay. That is locked. Well, so far so good. So, we can still make the tonic for Agrippa. And we still have... Do we have still the pieces of the orb? Well, that is mighty nice of those creatures. Oh god. What is that? Oh, that's a shadow. You've got to be kidding me. Fucking bullshit in my way. Oh, fuck off. Run, 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 run. I can't see. Ugh! Oh, no, 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 no. Run. Run. Come on, open. When Hazel turned 15, she had lived 3 years longer than Dr. Tate had foreseen. Her parents had given up from exhaustion and decided to have her committed to permanent treatment at Canterbury Hospice, but she was still alive. She had embraced him and wished him a grand adventure in Algeria. Oh, is that... Oh no. Okay. First off, what the fuck? Second, what the hell? That was the shadow. Did he give up? Because I went through a door? That is hard for me to believe. Like, seriously. Oh no. Daniel, what is that now? Alexander became silent. He didn't know what to say. He could no longer recognize his friend sitting across the carriage. Alexander became silent?
18th of August, 1839. Tonight, we will unlock the power of the orb and ultimately banish the shadow hunting me. I feel it closing in on me and I fear for my life more than ever. Just outside Altstadt lays a small settlement where Zimmerman, a dairy farmer, lives with his wife and 3 children.
Okay.
We took the coach, went there. Our visit was unexpected, and Alexander was able to strike Zimmerman down without alerting the others. As he went to take care of the farmhands, I began to look for the children. We should have more than enough prisoners to finish the ritual now.
What? The crying had stopped. He could hear a whisper coming from the cell. They're up to something, and he would have to punish them. Oh. Daniel, what did you do? I mean, I know what you did, but still... Oh, Daniel. He goes through the door, Shadow keeps up. Getting through the door, Shadow says fuck it and retires. Yeah, that's a fucking good door, isn't it? Probably German made. The Shadow does one of the oh man moment like in a cartoon. Rats fall again by the door. Yeah. So, I have a slight headache. Okay, I am apparently relatively good, so to speak. Oh no. Uh-huh. Oh, I remember this place. Oh dear, there's a tinderbox again. And there is this fucking goo. Mm-hmm. So much for that. This still locked? It is not. Oh no, that the locked door is just there to be broken open. Ah, fantastic. You. Okay. Bunny! Hop! Fuck! That hurt. Ow. One. You. There's tinderbox. Where? Didn't I get it? Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Where's another tinderbox? Oh, there's 3! Oh my god. Ow. What the fuck hurt me? No, it's not. Hmm? On the right. You, my dude. Ah, there. How do you see that kind of stuff? Ow! Yeah, the 10-second delay makes, yeah, it makes a lot of difficult. What did hit me again? Twice. Okay, it seems to be not too bad. Up, that is large part of my oil isn't gone. The fuck. Shadow is here. Careful, flesh is sharp. That's the thing, you know, that is... I don't know. I don't know what to think of this, but yeah. At times I think the game is making fun of me with that. Anything down here? Doesn't look like it. So stay away from anything that looks alive. I mean, oh fuck. Ow. That's why I needed all the laudanum in the first place. Okay. So that's how you get into the laboratory. The shadow opens it. That's so nice. That is nice. Good guy, Shadow. You know, he hunts you, he wants to kill you, but he says, you know what? You deserve a chance. The compartment leads to be purified. Okay. Incomplete tonic. So. Can I now put this in? Okay. No. That. Uh-huh. Okay, and now? Nope. Nope. What do I do? Would be funny when I'm busy here, and then there's like a monster just standing in the doorway watching me. Just go like, yeah, you go ahead, you have your time. Okay. Should not squeeze. Oh yeah, right. Like this? So now we got it. Bone is secreted into a green liquid. Yeah, don't ask. I mean, I don't even know. I think we should move along, because I think the shadow is running out of patience.
I thought I'd lost you. The castle trembled and I could hear the chancel collapse. The laboratory might be accessible now.
Ow. Okay, but what Can I give you that?
Did it. Thank goodness. Now, pay attention. First, beat me the tonic, and then use the saw to remove my head.
Excuse me?
As the tonic begins to work, you'll be able to cut off my head without taking my life. Then, take my head and bring it with you. As you enter the gate, Alexander is opening into inner sanctum. What do you mean? Why wouldn't you enter the gate? We can't argue now. You need to act. Quickly, off with the head. And then, whatever happens, get me through that gate.
Yeah, where is the saw? Oh, in a box. Shouldn't there be a saw?
You're a good boy, Daniel. And
Yeah, I don't have a saw, my guy.
appreciate your company. But I believe you have more important things to take care of.
Huh? The game is not so much scaring me as it is confusing me right now. What saw?
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
Yeah, I should hurry. Where the fuck is the saw? There was one here.
Good boy, Daniel. And I appreciate your company. But I believe you have more.
Is here one? What is this? It goes somewhere. Ah, here we go. Bone saw. Okay. Won't budge. You know what? I am not questioning that. At all.
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
Oh, my guy. Ow. Ugh. Okay, Agrippa. And now we have to bring you into the inner sanctum, place you there, I guess. So, got some bruises, and I have a slight headache. Can I, they won't stay together. Okay. Severed head of Agrippa. I mean, I trust him. Okay. Gotcha. What will he do when you go into portal? No reasoning, but he is ahead. Yeah. Oh, man. Now, the thing is, I have an idea. I have a hope. Okay? And that is, there's this guy, Weyer, who already went through the portal, and he is like there somewhere, right? My hope is that when I place his head, that Agrippa goes through in this world, and that Weyer and Agrippa can do something. Okay? I guess that's the idea, because we had found this this diary from Alexander. And he apparently could talk to Weyer, even though he had gone already, like, to the stars or whatnot. And Weyer promised him, hey, if you allow Agrippa to come here too, we do something for you, that, like, the things that you want. So, yay on that, but, yeah. And Alexander never trusted them, because it was just like, oh, you promised me, but you cannot guarantee it. Where I'm just like, yeah, dude, what else is he supposed to do? He can promise it, he cannot do anything else, he cannot guarantee it. And honestly, I guess I have to take my chances. If it wasn't for Alexander, he would still be innocent and be able to die, so... Okay. Yeah, the shadow is here. I heard that. There's one of those Alexander's bastards is over there. Because honestly, if Agrippa tells me, hey, dude, I'm gonna help you, I promise, you know what? I'm taking that. It's just like, okay, fair, good enough for me. Ow! Ugh, fucking hell. Ow! All the... yeah, a few cuts and bruises. That's why you need the laudanum. Okay, close the door. Just in case something very curious wants to go in. Okay. These are the tanks of very suspicious content. Okay. What? An adhesive? Oh! Finally! We have an idea. We know what we need that for. Ow. I thought it opens. I guess it has a timer before it opens. Ouch. Okay, what now? Not sure, can I touch that? Ah! What do I do now? I have the orb together and I cannot go through. Use the head. I mean, I can try. Cannot use the item this way. Cannot use it this way. Maybe... nope. I don't get it. My sanity is very low. Fantastic. I think I have to find something over there. Where did that creature go? It has to be here. Ah, fuck me. Anything of use? Anything useful at all? Oh!
10th of August, 1839. I cannot believe what I have become. One of the girls escaped and I chased after her all the way upstairs. I hunted her down and... what is her life worth? How many lives can I take before I surrender my own? Sure, I would kill a murderer to save an innocent. But to kill an innocent to save myself? A cold-blooded murderer.
Well, Daniel, that took you some time to realize. Oil. Stuff leaking out. What is this? And maybe... Yep. Maybe... maybe here. Why not use it this way? Also... Ow! Okay, it doesn't work like this. How then? There's metal plate on the floor and a hammer. The place is not TÜV certified. We're beyond that. Not large enough. Cannot pick up one of those things. They're way too big. I would need a stone or something like that. Cannot be used this way. I'm missing something again! Fucking hell, it's loud. Gems he had in there. I am pretty sure that the head would not work. Maybe a chest. Would be funny. Nope. Oh, wait. I have an idea. Okay, I have no idea where that creature went. Don't want to find out either. No, that is not it. I could use one of the stones, that would be useful. Honestly, though, I want to use... I cannot use one of those! Game, really? Come on. Like, that stuff is perfect. Okay, I'm taking a stone. Hopefully that works. Ow! Yeah, not TÜV certified. I saw that. Fuck. I'm hiding. Go away. I actually have vanished. I can teleport. Yeah? I can blink away. Bim! I am actually in the main hall where I started. I'm there actually. You have like the idea that I go there. Go away. The rock goes into the square hole. Uh-huh. That thing gone. So, by the way, where the fuck did that thing came from? I ran around everywhere. Did it like go like Spider-Man like on the ceiling? No, I don't think so. Do these things just despawn from time to time? Just like, yeah, they take it, they do the thing like me, I'm not there anymore. They just go like, nah. Can't see him anymore. Doesn't say a lot. Fucking run. Fucking be fast as fuck, boy. I don't want to know! He had turned angry. It was easy to take her insolence and make her the villain in the story. But she didn't deserve to die. He could see that. Oh dear. He's behind me, isn't he? Yep. Yep. Oh dear, oh fuck.
August 1839.
I have time for that.
There! I'm not to blame. I've been manipulated by that demon. He played my guilty conscience and duped me into facing the shadow alone. That vile, conspiring man. He expects me to meet my death as he steals power beyond imagination? Alexander, I will kill you for what you have done. If only the shadow had caught me in London or Algeria, I wouldn't have to suffer this humiliation. You made me a murderer.
The shadow standing nearby, yeah.
Now, I merely await my death. I am too weak to press on. I can hardly stand as my knees fail me. I cannot see as my eyes are dressed in tears. I am as broken as the men I've tortured. If only I could wipe my fear away, as we did with them.
Okay, that was beautiful. We had time for that. That was important. And... by the way, that's looking kind of Celtic. Good guy Shadow letting me have some time to figure out stuff. Honestly, like, the Shadow is the nicest person here, except for Agrippa. Okay? Even the Shadow has to accept that. What the hell? What did I do? What is this? Okay, I'm not touching things anymore. Door will not open. Oh, I don't... Search a way to open it. Yeah. Gotcha. This? I have to make a blood sacrifice? Won't open again? What do I have to do now? What else? How? What? How now? What is now? Is there like an invisible lever? Lever? Stone. Here is nothing. Oh, wow. Ow. Okay. Oh, how nice. Good guy Shadow. I just said something nice. The sight of a lifeless body crippled his psyche. Tried to remove himself from the scene, but he could not. Instead, he fell to his knees and begged her.
I was wondering if you were going to show up. I see Agrippa convinced you to run some errands. Tell me, is everything nice and clear now? Am I the villain? Good and evil. Such comforting concepts, but hardly applicable. Are you so blind that you see no good in me or evil in Agrippa?
You know what? I see a lot of good in him. An object to use it. Huh? No mementos. I thought I'm supposed to put Agrippa here. Or where? The portal has not opened. What's the... huh? He's wearing nothing, yeah. Ow. All is good. Yeah, that's interesting. That looks pretty interesting. What? Come on, open the portal. I have a head in my hands. It's still not opened yet. Am I supposed to do something, or am I just supposed to wait? I guess I'm supposed to wait because stuff is circling fast up there. Like he's standing there, I'm standing there, I'm having the head in my hands. that must be weird, honestly.
Do you see it? A whole other world.
The portal will be open very soon. What?
I can finally return home.
Home!
But you, I am sorry, you won't be able to return. You are still tainted, branded by the shadow. It will consume you either way.
What? Okay.
No, you fool! You have ruined us!
What did I do? Ah! Hey! We killed him! Ow. I think I killed myself too. It's a bit, yeah, it's an awkward situation, honestly. That was very awkward. I guess I'm dead. Hello, Shadow. If that's you. Does it help if I say I'm sorry?
There he is. Do you see him, Vaya? He deserves so much more. Please, help him. I know you can. Don't worry, Daniel. It will be all right.
Have we lifted the curse of not remembering? Honestly, I don't think that was a curse. I think that was a blessing in disguise. Not even in disguise. Oh, okay. I think we finished Amnesia: The Dark Descent. And I think that because of, well, credits. Ugh. So... I put... Okay, so as I understand it, I put Agrippa's head in. He was still alive. For some reason, you know, because magic. Alexander died. I died. I'm pretty sure at least I did. And that these lights at the end, that this was Agrippa or Wire or both of them. And that they said, you know what, dude, you died, a lot of shit has happened, come with us. I mean, it's more fun, you know, being 3 people among the stars and not 2. I guess? Because I'm not sure, like, it's... in the end, there was like this, I'm not sure if Alexander said this, or if Agrippa said this in like telepathically, but they talked about their home. As far as I understand, Agrippa lived in this world and was born here. But I'm not sure, like, I think it was Alexander, was just like, oh, my beautiful home, and I'm just like, yeah, here, that's a head. This head goes to your home now, fuck you. Ay. So, I'm fast forwarding through that. Also, what is what? ODN 314. It says on the bottom. What is that? But yeah. The head goes to wormhole. Oh god. Shadow goes through square, head goes through wormhole. Yeah. Dear. But yeah, that was Amnesia: The Dark Descent. I think I will, for the time being, I will go back to my usual, not horror, playthroughs of different things. But in time, I will come back to it, and the next horror games on the list are Soma and then Amnesia: The Bunker. The code was for a secret file in the game. I found no secret file in the game, but hey. So... but in any case, that I am seriously confused by those monsters. The you know, the creatures that served Alexander. Like, they show up, they go away, they patrol, they... yeah, I don't know. The servants, yeah, I'm honestly very confused about them. Because in the end... yeah. I think... especially in the beginning, like the first half of the game, like until we left the prison, or the sewers rather, until we left the sewers, the game was absolutely fantastic, and like it was so claustrophobic really. But then afterwards, the whole thing, I guess you get it like with, in this stream with Agrippa and the tonic and so on, that was quite frustrating. That was not, it was not scary. It was not complicated, it was frustrating because there were some obvious, like, things missing. Like, for example, hey, dude, you can interact with this rope. Okay? Like, something like that. I guess he probably is capable as you, and so goes everywhere you can. Yeah. Still. Like, in some places they just vanished and they had no apparent place where they could vanish to. You get me? But still, I mean, this game, there's a reason that this is genre defining. There's a reason for it. That is fantastic. The game overall. Like, apart from the last two puzzles, because they were a bit annoying to do, and they were not as logical, as intuitive as the others, I still would say it's a 9 out of 10. It's not perfect, but it is very close. If the puzzle around Wires Todicon and the last puzzle with this destroy the machine, if they would have been done just a tiny bit differently, just a tiny bit, I would say straight out 10 of 10, 10 out of 10. But still, a fantastic game, and fucking hell, the shadow was basically just, yeah, a red shade. Like, it was not even a monster you could see. Which, you know, that's not bad. That's not bad. Like, whatever design they would make, it would probably be not good. So a shade of red would be appropriate, I guess, for a creature called the Shadow. Irv says, if I remember right, gameplay can be considered indie by modern measures. It is an indie game. Like, even if it just came out, that was an indie game. That was a very small studio. And hello, Damus, who says, "Oh Lord." So, but yeah, as far as I know, that was a relatively small studio. You're going on for 3 hours now. Yeah. I just finished Amnesia. We just... I want to say we escaped, but we didn't. We died. We died through the shadow, but we got, I guess, resurrected by... what's his name? Agrippa and Ware. So... I don't know. It was a very weird standoff at the end with the naked Alexander just being there doing his ritual, looking at me, while I look at him, while I have a living head in my head, and just like, come on, open the portal, fucking do it, I fucking dare you, I fucking double dare you. Oh, man. I just said it was that way because it wasn't been common to call it an indie back then. I have no idea it was common back then. I barely remember what I ate this morning for breakfast. And on it says he's clueless with the lore. 1 second, let me just turn down the music. So... what do you mean being clueless about the lore? Of the game, basically. I gotta say, the game actually, going back to it, it very much explains it in detail what's happening. So, like, just you get it through flashbacks that are pretty much chronologically structured, actually. Like, basically. Our bestie, like Daniel here, he went to Algeria. He uncovered an ancient tomb of sorts, and he found this orb. So, Then the orb split it apart. He took it back to England, and people around him that he went to about the orb, about his nightmares that he was having, died. They started dying in pretty gruesome ways. So, and Daniel was reaching out to everybody because the orb was apparently magical. You have not followed the story in full. Yeah, everyone, what? Not getting lore, goes to rewatch the series. Absolutely. Also, you should like and subscribe. I wanna bet, what? Irv says he wants to banhammer someone. Irv, be nice, okay? Be nice. Only banhammer, bots. So, any case. Yeah, then he was writing letters to people to ask for help about that, because at this point Daniel already was convinced that he was cursed by something, by the orb, most likely. And then Alexander wrote him back, answered him, and told him, I can protect you. So Daniel went to Brennenburg Castle in Prussia, where he was. And there, he basically explained to him that the orb, that there are a lot of those orbs that are sort of magical gateways to other dimensions, and that every orb has a shadow. And this shadow is hunting Daniel and killing everybody that went into contact with him. So, Deimos says, I never played Amnesia, so I was kind of interested in watching someone streaming it, but I missed it when you started. I didn't show up until some minutes ago. Aww. Deimos, you're most welcome to check out the other streams that I have before the VODs are up in my channel, and they will stay up all the time. Also, if you missed it, I will not like the next stream or like the next game, but eventually I will stream Soma and also Amnesia, the bunker. So there's plenty of time. And hey, if you don't want to miss my stream, I have a Blue Sky, I have a Discord, links in the description, you can follow and join there. And the thing is now, I was with the lore, that Alexander manipulated Daniel in his fear and his nightmares to commit gruesome acts of violence. Like rich blood rituals, torture, and killing innocents. And eventually, after Daniel basically has become a mass murderer, he broke. Especially because he killed a child. I'm not entirely sure if there was like a connection, because I think a sister was mentioned in some point. I think a sister of Daniel that he left behind. And maybe he felt guilty or so. But in any case, eventually Daniel saw through the manipulations. He understood that that Alexander wanted to use the orb to go into this other dimension, but leave Daniel back to die to this shadow. And Daniel, out of revenge, decided, because his mind was broken, his body was broken, to drink like some amnesia tonicum that he was actually using on his torture victims. So they would forget that he tortured them. Which is, honestly, that is a fucked up level of violence. Like, that's a fucked up level of evil. That is, as I said, that is this level of evil that Satan would pick up the phone and say, hey dude, dial it down, okay? Please. And yeah, and then he took the tonicum, and that is where the game starts. He went to this relatively safe place, I guess, where he, you know, got KO'd, and that's where you start the game and start to get back into the castle, get closer to Alexander to kill him. And yeah, at some point, before all of that happened, like hundreds of years ago, a dude named Weyer and his teacher, Agrippa, actually managed to go through that portal, or rather, Weyer managed. Agrippa didn't. And when Agrippa went to Alexander, again, centuries ago, Alexander imprisoned him and didn't let him go, leave, or die, even. Because Alexander wanted to get back there, and the story heavily implies that he originates from another dimension and was thrown out or exiled or something. Something like that, basically. And that is more or less the story of Amnesia. I went over some details, but honestly, the more you go over the details, the worse. Because holy shit, like, honestly, for me, the most unpleasant moment in this game was not the horror of the prison, like looking back to it, or the beginning, or anything. The most unpleasant moment for me personally were the torture chambers, because that reminded me of several very unpleasant things in the past, you know, where I saw torture chambers. It's not so important. If you're old enough, you see a lot of shit, okay? So, yeah. Not very happy about this. But I guess it makes sense in some way. So, but in any case, I think we are at the end of our stream today. So I want to thank you, all of you, for watching. Whoever stayed with me, even it doesn't matter if it was a few minutes or if you were there from the beginning to the end. Thank you so much. Again, please like, subscribe, comment. The algorithm loves it. If you want to rewatch the series, my VODs will always stay up on my channel. It will be uploaded roughly an hour after I finish the stream. And yeah, please follow me on Blue Sky. I make my announcements there. I try to get into the habit to do it ahead of time. And also follow me, join me on my Discord for the same reason. So on it says, hope you get better sleep, Ozzy. Yeah, thank you. I hope so too. Probably not today, not after that game. So, and yeah, that's it from me. The next stream would be tomorrow. I'm not entirely sure what we will stream, if it will be a new game or if we go back to a little bit of Minecraft. Maybe exploring a map or doing something not horror related, okay. Or maybe No Man's Sky, because that is also not horror related. Well, most of the time. In any case, I wish you all the best. I hope I see you soon again, and bye bye.